Hello everyone. It's time. It is time. It's time to revisit one of my favorite games of all time. Someone's definitely logging on. X is the first generation of a new generation of robots which contain an innovative new feature, the ability to think, feel, and make their own decisions. However, this ability could be very dangerous. If X were to break the first rule of robotics, a robot must never harm a human being. The results would be disastrous, and I fear that no force on Earth could stop him. Approximately 30 years will be required before we can safely confirm his reliability. Unfortunately, I will not live to see that day. Nor do I have anyone to carry on my work. Therefore, I have decided to seal him in this capsule, which will test his internal systems until his reliability has been confirmed. Please do not disturb the capsule until that time. X possesses great risks, as well as great possibilities. I can only hope for the best. September 18th, 20XX. Dr. Thomas Light. Hell yeah, I agree with that statement 100%, Ardo. So, I've just been in a strange mood to want to kick back and play this game again. Right off the bat, as I'm sure most people who are fans of this game will say, I love this game. No ifs, ands, or buts. Oh, game's a little quiet. I could definitely turn that up. Okay, yeah, that's... Huh. That should be better now. Let me know if the audio does ever need adjusting, because this game has a great soundtrack that definitely should be heard. But yeah, I ended up Let's Playing this game about this time 10 years ago. And I guess I can go ahead and just get started here, because it just straight up dumps us off on a rogue highway here. Yeah, I ended up Let's Playing this game about a decade ago, and I don't know, it's one of those Let's Plays that I definitely do it a lot better now, but it was kind of an important one for my channel because that was actually the first Let's Play I did fully. I know this is gonna sound silly being a Super Nintendo game, but that was the first one I did with a HD PVR. I was using the Hop Hog HD PVR at the time, and this was like the first major game I recorded with that thing. I don't know where my Hop Hog is now. I probably packed that away somewhere. But this was the first LP I recorded with that, which I know is... That's silly to say. This is a Super Nintendo game that's... you know... There's only so much you can do with it, but... and I was playing it on the Wii Virtual Console as well, so... But yeah, that was definitely definitely an experience. Also, we just got these Hornet Copter guys here. Nothing too bad. Other than that, I was just in a mood to play this game again for... I don't want to say some reason, because you really don't need to be in a mood to play some of your favorite games, especially when you know you can beat them in a night, but... Yeah, I was just in the mood to play this game again, and figured might as well. Yeah, for sure. Also got really lucky with that one up. Use that health, but whatever. I never remember exactly what it takes to trigger this, like, event. Sometimes I feel like I can get it in only 2 cars, and sometimes I feel like it's a lot more, and hey look, it's a lawsuit from Disney. Evening there, Armand. Hope all's doing well. I'm gonna tell my kids this was the Mandalorian. You worthless piece of scrap metal. Did you think you could defeat me? I guess I'm not powerful enough to defeat him. X. You shouldn't expect to defeat him. He is designed to be a war machine. Remember, you have not reached full power yet. If you use all the abilities you were designed with, you should become stronger. You may even become as powerful as I am. I'll scout ahead and collect as much information on Sigma's fortress as I can. I'll meet up with you when you get there. See you later. X, I know you can do it. And that's basically the premise of this game. We got 8 Mavericks here, which are basically this generation of Mega Man's equivalent to Robot Masters. And, yeah. Other than that, it's pretty self-explanatory. As I'll probably say many times tonight, this is one of my favorite platformers for a reason. Honestly, it's hard for me to sometimes pick between whether or not I like this or a couple of the games in the classic series for, like, more. But, like, the more I think about it, this is just a game I could, like, pretty much always go back to. Like, I still love Mega Man 3 and 4, and I could probably go back to those just about anytime I want as well. I think I haven't played Mega Man 4 in a while, but then I forgot I did a stream of that earlier in the year as well. Okay, what's with my luck getting all these extra lives? That's 2 by the middle of the first stage. I usually don't have that good of luck with the extra lives, but not that they're hard to get in this game anyway, as we'll see later. I am most likely going to just play this entire game tonight, because this game's not very long. I don't expect this to take more than 2 hours. Oh. I gave you the ability to choose your own path in life. And I hope the world will be... I can't do... Why am I trying to do his Mega Man 8 voice here? But now it seems that you are destined to fight. Because I thought the world might need a new champion. I have hidden capsules like this one. If you find and use them, you'll be able to increase your powers beyond anything the world has ever known. Step into this capsule. Receive an acceleration system to boost your speed. Good luck, X. You know, I was kind of thinking, like, what would happen if you got another capsule first, but now that I think about it, yeah, I think you need this capsule to get any of the other ones. Because, yep, this is a dash, which is seriously one of the best things in this game. It lets you go fast, and there's kind of an advanced technique you can do with it where if you dash and shoot at the same time, your shots actually do twice as much damage, making them as powerful as, like, a level 1 charge shot. It's all around one of the best things added to this whole game. Also, yeah, we can wall jump here. The stage has really good music, too. I didn't get a chance to comment on that, but yeah. This is also, like, one of the very few stages we're going to need to backtrack for, because there is, like, an optional item in this that we cannot get yet, because we do actually need a different item for it. But we shouldn't need to backtrack too much. And we got a boss time. Chill Penguin isn't the hardest boss in the world, but he can definitely pose a few sneak tricks, just because I don't think it's ever really super clear what his patterns are. And you also just can't, you straight up can't shoot him when he does his dash attack there, which is always kind of annoying. Come on, do you have to really do this attack? Not that Chill Penguin's that hard, but that was probably the smoothest run of that boss I've ever had in my life. Newt! And I don't seem to have any Pingu emotes. I thought someone I was sub to might have had a Pingu emote, but I think that gift sub might have worn off. Anyways, with all that being done, let's move on to a stage that has one of the best songs in this game, and I'm gonna say that a lot about, like, every level here, because this game's OST is, simply put, beautiful. It's one of my favorite soundtracks in all of gaming. Okay, that's not how I like to start this stage off there. I'm not exactly sure what happened. I've also been noticing a mild bit of frame rate problems here. I'm not really sure what's going on. And yeah, the wall jump can definitely save your ass in a few occasions. Anyways, if you jump back there, that's a heart container there, or a heart tank, rather, I think. Basically, you collect those, and they increase your life. Simple as that. Alright, I forgot. Yeah, if you press the L and R buttons, you can shuffle between your items as well without the need to pause, which I like that a lot. So there's another optional thing you can get here. There's actually two different ways you can get this item here. That's the sub-tank there. Basically, the other way is to just kind of do the reverse of what I did, just ride those platforms up and get that from the reverse way. Okay, I was making a bold guess there, but I figured I was kind of near the end of that section there. There is a one-up down, like, this way here if you break, like, all those, like, flammable containers there. You more or less just have to do, like, a bunch of wall jumps and like, shooting at this constantly, but, like, imagine doing this but having to do wall jumps at the same time. It's not very fun. So, and here's another capsule. This capsule contains an enhancement for your helmet, which will allow you to break some ceilings with a headbutt. This power-up is pretty freaking useless, I gotta say. It's useful for one optional secret, which I'll actually be getting in the next stage. And besides that, it's, like, useful in one other stage if you were doing, like, a normal path. Actually, it's useful for, like, one other power-up in that stage as well. So, like, it has very, very limited uses other than, like, a couple of optional things. I can only think of, like, 2 stages that really have some things that we're going to be using with it. Also, yeah, we got some classic Meteors, which I like how this game does, like, a really good bridge between classic era and, like, modern Mega Man X, basically. Like, it definitely felt like a transitional game, but it really did nail, I think, the, like, past meets present, like, presentation. Definitely having those guys in definitely showed that it was still a Mega Man game through and through. Anyways, we got Storm Eagle here. This is where I like using the dash shot there, because it can definitely do a lot of damage. But yeah, that was an example when, like, I got the power up there when I said that I think you will need the... Oh yeah, I guess it was, huh? I never really realized it until I'm just thinking about it, but yeah, I think you do need the dash boots to get to all the other secrets in this game, because I don't think it's possible to land on that ledge without the ledge for the helmet, and I missed showing that message off. I just got the Storm Tornado, which is basically the best weapon in the game. And with that, we're heading on to Flame Mammoth stage, which I don't really like for one specific reason, and I'll point that out whenever we get to it. If you didn't beat Chill Penguin stage here, there'd actually be a lot more fire, because that's kind of the main actual theme of this level here. But since we did, we don't really have to worry too much. Instead, we can just kind of blast our way through here, not have to worry. This jump here is really, really awful. You have to be, like, frame perfect with this freaking jump here. How am I coming up, like, short of this here? Oh, hold on, hold on. We're golden, boys. We are golden. Oh, that was smooth. If you, like, accidentally break off the first couple, like, blocks of that, and, like, you fall down, there's no way to get back up, because you saw how precise that jump is, even with the blocks there. You're not making it without that. Anyways, this capsule contains a part which will increase the capabilities of your X-Buster. You can use it to fire all types of weapons. Very, very nice. Basically, a level 3 charge shot, and can charge special weapons, which is very, very cool. You do actually get this power-up another way later on if you don't do it here, but I usually like getting it early just because... For a first-time player, I don't know if I would recommend doing it early or not, but... Because that jump, like, it sucks, especially if you miss it. You basically need to die and reset. And yeah, you need the Lava Gun in order to get that. And I will show you the power of my friend Storm Tornado here. axe guys. Got another of these guys. And this is also, like, one of the few times you'd ever use the helmet upgrade, because you needed to break the stuff on the side as well. It's pretty dumb. I actually didn't mention what that power-up was, because we got one in Storm Eagle stage as well. That is a sub-tank. Basically, at full health, it'll add extra health to a reserve tank that you can use pretty much whenever, and I'm going to be saving it all for the final boss, pretty much. Because it is pretty much recommended you do that. That guy just got crushed. So yeah, I hope everyone's having a good day today. Kind of curious, they did announce that there's going to be Mario Golf DLC tonight. I might play that for a little bit this evening. I don't know if I'll stream that or not, because I feel like I'm going to be done this stream before that's out. But yeah, if anyone here plays Mario Golf, that's definitely exciting. I think it's going to be Toadette and the New Donk City stage. And I think, like, a couple other, like, quality of life things were added, but okay. I kind of figured as much. Some people were speculating it'll probably be, like, around the same time as, like, the Smash DLCs usually go out, which are always, like, in the 9 or 10 p.m. usually, something like that. That's Flame Mammoth, by the way. Weaknesses can definitely break certain bosses. Yeah, the New Donk City stage looks really, really cool. I'm quite curious about that one. Alright. I know I said it about Storm Eagle. I'm gonna say it about a few more stages, but God, I love this song. This is Spark Mandrill. I could have taken the down path at that one ladder there, but it actually kind of leads to another sub-tank, but it's one of the few we can't get yet. This is the only other stage we'll need to backtrack to. Actually, that's not true. There's another one we'll need to backtrack to for something else. That part of the song, oh man, just... I don't know why, but, like, Super Nintendo, like, instrumentation, like... I love the sound chip that they use for the Super Nintendo. I can't really explain why or what about it it is. And this fight's also... Normally this fight in this stage is a lot harder, but if you beat Storm Eagle stage first, it makes the stage a lot easier. Which is why we totally did that. Can I start getting some health back, please? I mean, I've kind of been a little bit careless here. You may have noticed this here. Nice second jump there. That's kind of a tricky heart tank to get. I think they intend for you to have a different weapon to get that, but you can make it by doing like a dash wall jump, which is basically you gotta hit the A and B buttons at the same time when dashing off a wall there. It's a technique they do get you to use later on, and they don't exactly make it clear how to do it, which is kind of annoying. It's not as bad as, like, freaking Mega Man X3 where you're required to do it in the freaking, like, tutorial stage of that game. Ooh, I want that, I want that. I didn't die picking that up. For some reason, these Firefly things, they remind me of Cresselia's for some reason, and I'm not really sure why. Like, I've always thought that. I know this game came out, like, what, 13 years before Diamond and Pearl, but I don't know, it's just something I always kind of thought of whenever I saw those things. Because they zoom by so fast, you don't even really see what it is exactly. And Spark Mandrill, and me probably almost dying to this guy. Are you freaking kidding me? I knew that was a stupid idea doing that, but... oh well. We have plenty of weapon ammo to spare for that. Spark Mandrill's not that hard to stun lock, but you do kind of have to get into a rhythm with him. You can't just shoot him as soon as he breaks out. You can, and it does do damage to him, but it doesn't actually freeze him right there. He kind of has like a... almost like an iframe for his freezing, if that makes any sense. So you gotta kind of wait a second after he breaks out. But once you get the hang of him, he's a pretty simple Robot Master. I really should watch that cartoon sometime. Excuse me, I don't think I've ever actually watched, like, a full episode of that. I know I used to watch the Battle Network anime when that was a thing, and I haven't seen that in a long time, but... alright, time for Armored Armadillo. This is a stage we're gonna have to revisit later on, but I'll point out for what then. These bats here. We have these guys here. These remind me of Otto, which was a character in Mega Man 7, I want to say. Ooh, nice. That's pretty much just what I wanted there. And... he's being extra generous to me today. Because that's why. Surprised that hasn't filled a sub-tank yet. There we go. When you hear that sound, you know you've completed a sub-tank. By the way, I guess I'd be meaning to ask Ardo, when you mentioned the volume was low earlier, is the balance fine now? I guess I should have asked that probably when I was on anything but the menu screen, but... okay, that's good. And time to jump. Get a lot of airtime there. Kill that guy before he even hits the wall. That's really nice. You have to either kill that guy or get ahead of him really fast in order to get that one heart tank. If you let him go a little bit too far, he will make it impossible to reach that. He'll just be barely out of reach of that. Not sure how I was hit by that, but okay then. And up here, keep this spot in mind for later, just gonna say that. Yeah, I am kind of curious what else they're going to add to Mario Golf. I kind of wasn't expecting the DLC to drop today of all times. I guess it's not bad that it did. Anyways, let's electrocute this guy and prevent his, like, prevent him from having his armor. And he's dead. Armored Armadillo can legit be very annoying if you don't use his weakness. If you do use it, it's not that bad, but without, he can definitely be a little annoying. Like, I'm also really just curious, like, what, like, courses will be added to Mario Golf now, because, like, they teased New Donk City before, but, like, there's gotta be more stages being added to it. I know the 3DS Mario Golf had, like, a good chunk of DLC, although I think it was mostly the N64 maps in that game, I think. Anyways, we got an Octo here. Okay, it just mirrored the music start really late there. Like, I don't remember the music taking that long to start there, unless I just misheard it. I was kind of worried the music didn't start playing for a sec, which would have been kind of a crime on... Well, kind of a crime more so on the next stage than anything, but... And these guys are complete pieces of shit. I'm not gonna mince my words on that there. They are really, really that bad. Would have loved all the weapon ammo as well, but... Oh, nice, got him. I think the first checkpoint is, like, at this point as well. So, you have to fight another one of those, though. Come on. This stage, I think, is maybe my least favorite, but only because there are, like, just some legit really annoying moments in it. Like, this ass of a mid-boss. Damn it! I did not want to do that. Okay, you're doing those things attack. I don't know how I lived that. I don't know how I lived that. Oh, man. Anyways, up here. I do a dash jump up here and shoot a tornado at this boat here, which is also like the upside down of a whale. Or it looks like the upside down, the bottom side of a whale, I mean, rather. And that's a dead mid-boss. That's gonna drop all the... Actually, no, I think it's gonna drop stuff on land. Thank God. That guy's optional because he is for a heart tank. I guess I should mention this. This is being, like... I am streaming this, like, the day after I got my second shot, so, like, I have been a little bit loopy most of the day, but... I'm fine enough to stream right now. I'm surprised that didn't kill that guy. Those things can be annoying to fight if you don't use their weakness, but... Or use the Storm Tornado or something, but not that bad otherwise. And time for... a kind of annoying mid-boss, or not mid-boss, actual boss. And that's the end of Launch Octopus there. Rolling Shield definitely... If you charge it, it's more of an actual shield, but besides that, not that bad of a boss fight. I'm actually going to be right back before the next stage. I just want to go refill my water here. I'll be right back. Don't go away anywhere. Alright. So guys, I've said it before that for a lot of these stages, I've often said one of the best songs in the game. This stage is probably my favorite normal level theme in the game. At least out of the 8 Mavericks, this one... Oh, it's good. It is so good. I'm just gonna let you guys listen for a bit. So, the sprite of this power-up likes to just glitch out a lot with capture cards, I've noticed. There's supposed to be a blue barrier that engulfs Mega Man. Or, well, I guess technically X. And, wow, I'm missing. How did I miss that jump up there so much? Okay, I don't know how I'm messing this part up as much as I am. It's just sometimes funny to see it on capture cards where the barrier's supposed to be like translucent, and here you just, it goes from being able to just not see Mega Man to being able to just like see him in no barrier. It's really funny that capture cards do this. It's just a weird quirk with like older games, I guess. I'm playing this on the Legacy Collection on Switch, by the way, and that's how you can get that power up there. Now our life bar is as big as our weapon energy bar. There is a heart tank in every stage. If you remember, we did not get the one in Chill Penguin stage yet. That one will require a backtrack. I love this song, man. One of my favorites in the game, easily. And time to fight my Heracross from Black 2. I guess this nickname would probably suit a Pinsir better than a Heracross, but oh well. Still pretty cool nonetheless. Great stage with an awesome song. What more do I have to say to that? And now there is just one more left. Sting Chameleon. And for some reason in my Let's Play, I kind of delayed this video for some reason, because I don't know why, but I got this random itch to, of all things, sing a Great Big Sea song over this, and I wanted to make some weirdly elaborate video with this stage in particular. Don't ask me why this and not Launch Octopus, but actually, technically the song I wanted to sing wasn't even originally a Great Big Sea song anyway. It was just something they covered, but, like, if you don't know, Great Big Sea's like a folk band from Newfoundland. But, like, why though? Like, it was just the weird experimental era of YouTube where, like, a lot of people just wanted to do weird stuff. Anyways, hear that guy making a ruckus there. That water will only be there if you've beaten, Launch Octopus's stage. And time for a mini-boss I really don't like fighting. This guy is annoying. I believe he has, like, 64 HP, I think. Which is just obnoxious. I don't know why any mid-boss would need that much. I think when he starts smoking, he's taking about half his damage at that point. He has, like, freaking 64 HP, which is obnoxious, to say the least. He can only shoot his head as well. There we go. And for doing that, check it out. It's the last of the light capsules. Asterisk. This capsule contains a new type of body armor. It will reduce damage to your systems by 50%. So yeah, that fight sucks, but it is very much worth doing. Very much worth doing. There's just the easiest one-up in the history of mankind right there. Every time I see this mech here, there was this one image I saw back when, like, Kirby Planet Robobot was first announced that was just... It was, like, this image of this mech here, but with, like, Kirby in it, because it kind of resembled Kirby's mech from that game. It was like, the leaked Kirby game looks great, or like, the new Kirby game looks great or something. I should see if I can find that image here in a second. I'll look for it after I beat Stink Chameleon here, because I do have a boss fight to fight here. And this fight can be annoying if you don't have his weakness, but if you do, it's a pretty easy pattern here. It'd definitely be annoying if you don't do that, though. Yeah, I saw a really cute fan art, but that wasn't what I was looking for. Probably not finding this, because this was like a while ago whenever I saw this. Okay, I'm seeing one picture of Tails' mech from Sonic Adventure 2. Yeah, I'm probably not finding this image anymore, but it was... Yeah, it was basically, that's like that part of Mega Man X with Kirby in the mech, and I can never unsee that. Every time I see it. Yeah, I'm not finding it now. Oh well. Finally, we found Sigma's fortress. Let's go and put an end to his war against the humans. Yeah, so I guess they kind of mentioned something about, like, the plot being, like... They kind of loosely get into the whole plot, but basically Sigma, he was once... Like, this was kind of an age where robots and humans were living together until robots basically went... The term for it's Maverick, basically, they went bad. And Sigma was, like, the leader of this force, and he went berserk, and he basically wanted robots to live as robots, basically. But we can't have that happening now, and by that, I mean we have to go back to, like, 2 previous stages here. So, if you remember a long time ago, I'm gonna throw on the chameleon barrier here. I usually don't use this here, but you know what, I might as well. Basically gives you, like, temporary invincibility. Just great for just, like, blasting through stages like this. I think it's, like, maybe 10 seconds or so. That's kind of what it seems like. Come the frick on. And this is where we gotta be. We gotta play Robobot again. I really should replay that game at some point. I actually streamed that, like, when it came out. And that's the last heart tank in the game, but I did think Robobot was a pretty good game, which was... It says a lot, coming from me, I guess, but... Whew. Yeah, the more I think about it, it's pretty unlikely I'm gonna stream anything else after I'm done this, but that's fine. Like, I can feel a moderate bit of my energy being sapped away, but I think I can still muster through to the end of this. There's the last sub-tank in the game, and that is every main item in the game. Except one. Let's go back to Armored Armadillo, because we gotta get the last upgrade. So this bat here has a disproportionate amount of odds of dropping 1-ups. I've gotten 3 for 3. I didn't get 4 for 4 here. Alright, I should be at 9 there. Yeah. 9's the max you can carry there. That bat pretty much, I think it's maybe a 50-50 chance of him dropping 1-ups. It's really, like, high odds for a game like this for an enemy to drop 1-ups all the time, but yeah, that's a thing that's in this game. Run here. I'm shocked I have not gotten hit, like, this whole stage here. And I've completed another freaking sub-tank already? Wow. That's what not being hit does to you here. Dang it. Come on, really? Can I get that, like, trolley cart back, please? Your gameplay cam is a little high. I think the color settings might have been left over from when I was playing Chrono Trigger, but it's not that big of a deal. I can... like, I'm just gonna leave it on. It's not that big of a deal, honestly. The colors are just a tiny bit brighter than what they might normally be, but it's... oh, well. Ardo, I know we played this game, like, me and you were in, like, that Discord call, like, very recently playing this game. I forget, you don't have to be at full health at the end of that for this to count, right? It's basically you just have to get to the end. Also, welcome to the stream, Time Buster. Okay. I used to always think you did for some reason. I'm not really sure why. If I'm not at full E-tanks, I will be in, like, a few seconds, basically. And now I'm at full E-tanks. I didn't think it was going to take me that short of a time frame, but yeah, we're at full E-tanks now. So, if you've never played Mega Man X before, you're probably wondering, like, what the hell I'm doing, and this is one of those secrets that's basically just, you need to get Nintendo Power to figure out, because you're not figuring this out on your own. Shoot. I guess I'm doing pretty good here. I just got an extra life there, I guess. Shoot! That was not good. I'm not too worried about that, though. I think I showed that, like, Ardo's a good friend of mine, and we were playing this on, like, a Discord call, like, not even 2 months ago, maybe. I don't remember when exactly, but it was not that long ago, and I think I figured out that you can get, like, even if you do fall in the pit there, you can still get this. And, no, I have not personally played Mega Man Legends. I know what it is, I've never played it. I wouldn't mind trying it someday, though, I know I've played all the classic series. Yeah, I wouldn't mind experiencing that. I've played all the classic series, and I've beaten all the X games except for X8. Alright, nice, nice. Hey, it's Ryu. I give you a special present. Now enter the capsule, please. Yep. This is Mega Man's Hadoken. Or I guess X's Hadoken, rather, technically. This is definitely a fun Easter egg, and also a very overpowered but situational item. I could see how if you didn't know what like, how the Hadoken worked, or, like, if you even knew about Street Fighter, really, like, that could definitely be a surprise thing there. You do need every other item in the game to get that, which, at this point, you might normally not have the Charge Buster shot. Also, hello, Jess X4 there. That's a Tifa Lockhart emote there. Welcome to the stream. Let's split up. I'll go in first, and then you can slip in while I keep the main defense force busy. I've said it a whole bunch this stream already, and I'm gonna say it again here. One of my favorite songs in the game right here. It's also just a really pretty, like, level here, just the way this starts off. I can definitely agree with that. I didn't really play this game a whole lot, like, I wasn't even really alive when this game first came out, but, I did play this quite a bit on, emulators back in, I'd say the late 2000s, I would say! Don't know how okay, I mean, that sucked, but at least I'm alive. Yeah, I played this on emulators a lot in, like, the late 2000s. So, in a way, I do feel like this was, like, a, like, strangely nostalgic part of my childhood, just a different part of it than most people. Oh, nice. It's definitely a really, really solid game for growing up with. Oh, there's gonna be a bloodbath here. Stick-back X, I'll take him on. That doesn't sound good. X, do what I tell you or he's history. Don't listen to him, X. Go ahead and blast him. Dream on, Zero. X knows he can't defeat me. My armored carrier is more than a match for his ancient weapons. I was trying to hit him with the Hadouken there, which doesn't do a thing, but... Yeah, our weapons just straight up can't hurt this guy, and I can only use the Hadouken when I'm at full HP. Thanks. I guess if you don't know me, my name's Master Starman. I'll explain this in a sec, just because we have a lot of story stuff here. Maybe, but I'm not through yet. What a worthless gesture. I can't be defeated so easily. So X, it's just you and me now. What the? Where did that energy come from? To be honest, I still don't really know where that energy came from. But it really doesn't matter how much energy you absorb, X. You're still far too weak. Prepare to be terminated. Can I hit this? I love when I can do that. That is such an overpowered attack when you can land it. Oh, man. Oh. X. Taking much too much damage. Oh, repair systems can't handle it. Power is fading fast. Power is greater than I thought. Maybe you can destroy Sigma. This dinky-ass trampoline here stopped the Hadouken. Yeah, he's definitely gone alright. So I don't know why I'm not just rushing through this. I always just rush those sections. But yeah, so my name is Zach, I just said my proper name there. I wouldn't really care, it's on my Twitter bio anyway, and I think probably on the stream here, but my name is Zach, or Master Starman. I'm mostly a Let's Player, but I do streams every few days or so. This part of the game is junk, I'm just gonna state that for the record. I'm surprised I only took that much damage there. But yeah, I do mostly Nintendo stuff, but sometimes I like to do a variety of various things here. By the way, we just have a boss rematch here. I actually like this game for having its bosses spread out throughout the entire fortress rather than just one final gauntlet right at the very end. But yeah, I mostly just do a variety of things. Right now I'm playing through this game. Well, this is going to be a one-off day thing. Tuesdays I more or less stream Metroid games to get in the hype for Metroid Dread. And Saturday I'm going to be streaming Chrono Trigger, as I always do on Saturdays. And let's see if I can hit this friggin' asshole with a Hadouken, because this boss is not the most fun thing in the world. Actually, this fight is real. Nope, definitely not getting that chance now. this fight so much. I want to say his weakness is shotgun ice, but I could be wrong about that. I never really used this too much against him. Oh, that's actually probably a good reason why there. Can you stop despawning, or spawning in the babies there? Well, I actually didn't do too bad of damage there. For any Mario Party enthusiasts, how do you like Pipe Maze as a boss fight? Because that's basically what we have here. I also don't want to die to this guy. Come on, really? Oh, that's dumb. I might just stick with the Buster, honestly. I felt like I was doing better with that somehow, even though I think Shotgun Ice was doing more damage. Yeah, I think that's probably the way to go there. This. Yeah. Oh my god. Come on. Great. You're really clinging on to dear life there. Thank God. I do not like that fight very much. You know, can I also just say that, to bring up Mario Party Superstars really quickly here, I kind of hope Pipe Maze isn't one of the games they bring back, because, like, I'm not the biggest fan of Pipe Maze in the world. Also, every time I freaking see this stage, all I can think of is Star Wars, because I remember, like, when I was Let's Playing this game, it was, I think it was actually the night before school started for me, and I guess it must have been maybe a Labor Day weekend marathon or something, but it was one of those holiday marathons where they, like, always aired Star Wars, like, all night, basically. I don't want to imagine Pipe Maze in Superstars. Anyways, here's a penguin. Charge version of this attack isn't really that useful, honestly. Whenever you see the attack not working, you know he's gonna charge there. Just smile and wave. Oh man. I should save that as like a raid message for later. nice, good ol' Rock'em Sock'em Gurren Lagann robots here. I still can't get over that stupid freaking, like, Gurren Lagann, like, the fan-made 4Kids opening for that. Actually, no, it wasn't Gurren Lagann. Wait, was it that or Neon Genesis Evangelion? I think it was Evangelion, actually. I don't remember. It was one of those two. I can't even remember at this point. Where's Chameleon Sting? There we go. It's just a really stupid, like, fan parody I watched the other night. Pretty simple boss. This stage isn't really too bad. It has a couple of annoying moments, but it almost seems like a weird tonal shift going from the previous stage to this one. I was hoping for some weapon ammo there, but so this fight could actually kind of suck a little bit. And I kind of used up more Chameleon Sting than I probably should have. This is Ranga Banga, I believe. Spikes down below can in fact hurt, kill you here. He's actually taken a lot more damage than I expected of him to take here. Okay, and nice, got him. When you destroy the nose, the walls just stay like that forever there. I had just enough ammo to take care of him, though. We are, in fact, making good progress. We are definitely in the end game now. This is, I believe, the last normal level of the game here, too. It's kind of mostly a boss rush, but I actually like the idea of this boss rush being, like, you fight all the rest of the Mavericks as you go along. I gotta say, I'm actually kind of disappointed the rest of the X series started to go back to the traditional sense of just, let's have a rush, like a boss rush, like, can you land? Thank you. There we go. Kind of want that health there. I can figure out... Oh, I was about to say, I'm not sure. Well, never mind, I forgot I had full ammo there. And we have this guy. Yeah, actually, you're gonna want Boomerang Cutter a lot throughout this level, because it's not only the weakness of this guy, it's also the weakness of the boss of this level. And it can be used to show off an Easter egg on... 2 other Robot Masters as well, so... Yeah, I'm gonna try and be as conservative with the Boomer Cutter as I can. such as... Not that. There we go. It actually doesn't use any ammo if it doesn't hit anything, I believe, so that's a very big plus there. Alright, if I could take this guy with the Hadoken, that would be very nice. Shit, I missed that. Not that. Need the ice. Come on, really? I'm gonna wait for you to thaw out that time. I'm just gonna put you out of your misery there. I also never really realized, like, what a mandrill was for the longest time. I think it's, like, some species of monkey, but I didn't know that for, like, a long time. It's pretty obvious who we're gonna be fighting now. There's definitely some health here, though. I'm actually going to enter this fight with the boomerangs here, because I want to show a little secret off with this fight. This isn't his weakness, but if you hit him with the boomerangs a couple of times here, yep, this happens, and now it's basically just a ridiculous amount of this, because this is basically the only attack he can do from here on out. He can't do his, like, suction attack anymore. I find it easier to just honestly use this rather than using the rolling shield from here on out, just because the torpedoes get in the way of that a lot. Rolling shield by itself, I wouldn't say is the best power-up in the game. It's not terrible, but it's not really ideal when you're just trying to use it for one opponent, I guess. And the stage is still going here. This part's kind of cool, though. Take out the Chameleon Sting. And let's do something that we could probably never do in the past games. And I believe this is the last of the Mavericks. We fought two of them in the previous stage, one in the previous one before that, and I believe this one should be number 5 here. And like the past one, yep, you can slice this guy's nose off, which is kind of a little dark if you think about it. Stop shooting with fire there. There we go. Alright, time for a very annoying boss fight. This guy. I remember when I first played this game on like an emulator, this was the fight that I got stuck on for the longest time. Yeah, I don't mind this fight as I got older, but he definitely was not fun for me to fight for a long time. I think it's also that I just ran out of boomerang ammo by this point also. Because you do use it like a lot in the previous level, especially if you do want to show off the random Easter eggs and stuff. But that's it for that guy. And now it's time to see how long the final boss takes me, because this fight is pretty rough. I remember I had some difficulty with this guy last time I played this game. I have 4 full sub-tanks here. I am specifically reserving them for this fight. Otherwise, it is kind of a slow-ass grind to get your sub-tank ammo back. Welcome. I see you managed to get here by yourself. Very impressive. I could destroy you, but I would not rob my pet of that pleasure. He knows how to deal with betrayers. Should you live, I will be waiting for you. Don't disappoint me, X. Such a dumb fight. I love doing that, but such a dumb fight. Excellent job, X. I see why Zero counted on you. But you are almost as good as a hunter as I was. The time of your destruction has arrived. You shall regret never having defied me. Alright, so now we gotta fight Sigma here. Okay, I don't know how I pulled that off there. Okay, that's really good, but, that's not the part that I was worried about. I don't know how I pulled that Hadouken off here. But that's not the hard part of this fight. This third phase here, this is where things get rough. This fight is pretty freaking rough here. His weakness is not the most ideal thing in the world. I'm surprised that was my first hit there, but can't complain too much when... Oh, dang it. Ah, shoot. Okay. I was like, can I take another hit from that? But yeah, I can. That was a long time to go without healing there. I don't know how you're supposed to dodge that, like, lightning ball attack. Oh, damn it. You know what? I don't care. You can dash through them? Oh, I guess you totally can. Huh. I guess that would be how you do it there. So, I remember my original Let's Play, the thing that I was disappointed with was that I was playing this on the virtual console, I died to this guy, and then that's it there. I'd more or less thought it was an idea to... I'll tell this story in a second here. No, it's not possible, I'm a Reploid, I can't be destroyed by you! Why, X? Why have you done this to us? Without the humans, my Reploid brothers could have ushered in a new age. I apologize, this is a rotten time to explain this, but basically, I won't get a chance if I don't explain this now. I more or less, like, tried using the password system because I thought that would respawn me at that spot with full energy again, and no, the passwords respawn you at the start of the freaking fortress. So then I decided I would do, like, the rest of that fight on an emulator, and it was just really rough and just shoddily made. It was really, like, not one of those times I was too pleased with the way a video turned out. But I did eventually beat it, though, and I didn't have to resort to anything else besides that, though. Anyways, beyond that, though... that was it for Mega Man X. The war has ended for now, and peace is being restored. But those who sacrifice themselves for the victory will never return. Exhausted, X gazes at the destruction he helped cause, and wonders why he chose to fight. Was there another way? Standing on the cliff, the answers seem to escape him. He only knows that he'll fight the Mavericks again before he finds his answer. How long will he keep on fighting? How long will his pain last? Maybe only the X-Buster on his hands knows for sure. I've said it once, I've said it again. I love this game. Like, just everything about this is just such a tightly made game that I could just return to this just about any time I ever want. Like, I've only been streaming for about an hour and a half, and I've only really been playing this game for about that long. But I could seriously return to this at any point. There's just... There's other Mega Man X games, and they're, for the most part, generally really good. Some are kind of shit. I'm not gonna mince my words and say that. There's a few that are really not good. And the stuff after X5 gets really weird because they weren't intending to make games after X5, and Capcom screwed over that idea. But like, God, I love this game. It pretty much what Ardo just said there. Like, this was definitely, I think, at a time where I think people were starting to get wary of classic Mega Man, because I think by this point, up to Mega Man 5 was out, I believe. 6 might have been in development by this point, I think. Maybe 6 was out, I'm not sure. But I think people were kind of getting tired of that, especially since the Super Nintendo was out for a couple of years. And this is just such a good bridge of classic and modern Mega Man that it hits a lot of familiar beats, but does a lot to stand out on its own, and you know, it's not all the games are winners, but this one especially, I'd say this exceeds the title of classic. Like, this is just one of those games that I think is going to stand the test of time forever. Also, this is such an elevator song for the rest of this game. Like, I love this game's soundtrack to pieces, but this is such... Especially after the last song, like the other credits theme we just heard, that is such a good song. But this one's like freaking as elevator music as it can get when compared to everything else. But yeah, I love this game, man. One of my favorite platformers for a reason. Definitely one of my favorite Super Nintendo games. And I didn't even necessarily grow up with this game. I kind of first discovered this just from, like, just seeing random, like, videos on the YouTubes. I know I had first seen... all things, this is a Nintendo Power demo DVD here. That, there's actually a trailer for the Mega Man X collection that was on GameCube in the mid-2000s. And I feel like that's where I probably would have first seen this game from, but I feel like it wasn't really until, like, kind of my early years of YouTube when I first kind of got into this, and I'm just really glad I did, you know. You have won a temporary victory, X. You disturbs only a temporary body. My spirit will remain intact. In time, I'll find other bodies strong enough to do my bidding. And I will return. I shall see you soon, X. Very soon. And I think the game basically stays still on the screen. If it doesn't, I don't think it does a fade to black or anything like that. Because a lot of old cartridge games did this for some reason. But yeah, I really love this game. If you haven't played this game already, Ardo, I know you definitely have. I think I watched you maybe stream this once before, I think. Like, if you haven't played this game already, it is on the Switch from the X Legacy Collection. And I want to say it's on sale right now, I think. I'm just going to verify that, but I want to say this is on sale. Okay, maybe I was wrong. I thought I saw this on a sale recently, but maybe not. But it's a game I would definitely recommend, and especially if you do ever see it on a sale, which I see it on sale quite often. It's very much, I think, a game that's worth playing. Like, X2 is pretty good, X3 is, it's weird, X4 is pretty good. Legacy Collection 2 gets into some weird territory, because some of the games in X Collection 2 aren't that good. But I'd say the price of this collection is worth it just for Mega Man X1 alone. It's seriously one of my favorite games. So, actually, so yeah. I also do think in general, like, the difficulty in this game, I think, is also, like, just right as well. It's not that it's that tough of a game, but it also, it has its tough moments. There are some tough bosses. The final Sigma boss, definitely the hardest part of the game. That's typically how it goes for these games. But, yeah. All in all, I could recommend this game all day, and I could gush over how great of a game it is. Like, the music, just the levels, it's a game I could seriously, like, play for years and years and never get tired of. Unfortunately, I don't think the golf update is live yet. I don't believe the golf update is live yet. No, it's not yet. It's probably not going to be live for a little bit yet. sure if we should do a raid or not. I'm trying to see if anyone's really online right now. Really seeing anyone I follow typically live right now, so yeah, I think we might possibly just call it now, I think. Yeah, I'm not seeing anyone I typically follow live right now, so I think we might just kind of call it there. Gotta say, like, I kind of wasn't sure how I was gonna feel streaming this tonight, because I did just get my vaccination shot yesterday. I think, you can still see the band-aid there. So I wasn't sure how tired or loopy I would have been for this, but I think I felt fine for most of this. So that was definitely definitely a good thing, I guess, that I wasn't feeling too bad by the end of everything. So, anyways, yeah, I guess with that, we might as well just wrap things up here. Thanks, everyone, for kind of tuning in here, and I guess if nobody else is live right now, then yeah, I think we might as well just kind of wrap it up there. So thanks everyone for kind of tuning in tonight, and yeah, it was definitely a lot of fun to get back into this game. Kind of just fun to get back into streaming in general. And yeah, I'll be back here Saturday with more Chrono Trigger, and if my internet doesn't get out, because I'm surprised I didn't rant about that, but if a stupid truck driver doesn't knock the power of my internet out for next Tuesday again, then I should finally be going live with the start of Metroid Samus Returns. But I guess we'll kind of worry about that when we get to it, I guess. But yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in, and I think I'll just kind of call it there. So thanks, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.